Welcome to Streaming Deluxe, presented by Mr. Orange. My name is Mr. Orange, and guys, today we talk about my six favorite gaming stocks. So, we're going to talk about Ubisoft, Activision, Nintendo, TakeTwo Interactive Software, Electronic Arts, and Tencent. And guys, look at this on Yahoo Finance. You find this link in the description. The Nasdaq today, on the 15th of October, was continuing to fall 1.12%, guys. So overall, it doesn't really look good for the Nasdaq at the moment. What are the reasons? Yeah, I mean, it's the sell-off. We're in the end of a cycle. Ray Dalio talks about a recession coming in 2019 and 2020. A lot of other hedge fund managers were also saying that there is a high risk of an upcoming recession. It has something to do with the interest for bonds in the US. It has something to do with an upcoming inflation, with the Fed raising interest. So there are a lot of different factors. So overall, it's the decision of Mr. Market to sell off. Overall, we do not really know, and we have to be clear here. So if you look, for example, the last here from 2014 up to 2018, I mean, that's a chart, I would say. So it's like crazy how the Nasdaq was performing, mostly due to Amazon, Google, or Facebook, and other FANG stocks. So no one knows if we come back from this little valley. I would say it's very difficult to say. Here you see the 200 days line. So we break through it last week. So on the 11th. So now and then we had some extremely good performance on Friday, and people were getting a bit more positive again. So, but today, I would say what we are seeing is just a normalization. So, money flows out of tech stocks at the moment. So, if you're on tech stocks, but the question is now: if you really have high profits in tech stocks, you have to ask yourself, is this a moment to sell or stay in? And maybe we're going to see something like in February or in January, where we came back from this valley and it was all going to be fine. So, and we even achieved a new Nasdaq high to 7,690, over 7,600 points. So yeah, but who knows, when we break through this, no one knows if this is the start of the bear market. The bear market we already saw in China, and the bear market, I would say, we have since several months also in the Euro stocks in Germany, and especially also in France. So that's for the background, my friends. So overall, for the background of the situation, if you're interested to know more about this, so I can just recommend read a lot on Bloomberg, read a lot on other CNBC, on other news channels, etc. So I want to talk about gaming stocks. How do the gaming stocks perform? The gaming stocks are like performing, let's say, next to the Nasdaq. So with regard to the Nasdaq, so therefore we have to see them in this relation. On the other hand, they're also a bit more diverse, the gaming stocks I'm presenting here. So we have Ubisoft, which is listed in Paris, and then we have, for example, Nintendo listed in Japan, or Tencent, that is stock listed in Hong Kong, but which can also be traded as an American deposit regime at the New York Stock Exchange. So Ubisoft today 3.2% down. Activision today lost massively, 3.5% down. Nintendo 1.3% down. TakeTwo Interactive 1.7% down. Electronic Arts 1.23% down. And Tencent, it's incredible. Tencent is the big high flyer of the Chinese stocks, 5.2% down, guys. So a little disclaimer from all those stocks: I own Tencent, and yeah, it doesn't really look good at the moment. So, but of course, I'm not going to sell here, since I believe in the cycles, and I think that one point we're coming back, so it's going back like this, and but this is obviously not very funny to see. Looking to Tencent, we lost to the all-time high already, 40%. So it's going to be interesting to see if we break through 50% down. So this is not this can very much happen to Chinese stocks. It's something that has happened several times in the past with Chinese stocks, and even 30% down since 2018, guys. So guys, yeah, Tencent down, but what's very interesting, I think, is the performance of Ubisoft. I mean, Ubisoft was performing extremely well since 2018. So they bring up their games in service, so which is very popular, and for a lot of analysts this is like the future of gaming. So you make people pay constantly for new for new little products, like with microtransactions. You make them pay in general for a lot of new DLCs, but you also keep the people up to continue to play. So it's also what Activision and Electronic Arts are trying to achieve in the gaming industry. So, and this together with the, let's say, with the streaming gaming. So also Ubisoft tried now with Google to stream like the new Assassin's Creed, but at the moment only in the US. So you do not really need a big high-end PC anymore, a high-end console to play it. You just stream it just stream it on your screen, and the game is calculated somewhere at the server for Google data service, etc. So therefore Ubisoft was performing extremely well, and if you look from here, from like 68 euros up to 103, 104 on the top, I mean, that's an incredible performance. But also now, since the all-time high in August, we lost like 18% already. So I'm not giving you here any trading advice, guys, so I want to repeat it very quickly. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a normal dude on YouTube talking about gaming stocks. So I'm not giving you any recommendation to buy, no trading advice, so make up your own mind. I'm just giving here is some information, so that's all what I want to provide here, my friends. So yeah, so they lost like 18% since the all-time high, and actually here we thought it's like in March it would be we would break through, but then we were stopped, I would say at the support line, the above support line at 100 euros, and then they also crashed massively, and now we're at the moment at 86 euros. So overall Ubisoft performed very well, but it's going to be interesting to see when if we break through the 200 euro line, because we already broke massively through the 50 days line, the 200 days line, average line. So at the moment it keeps up. So Ubisoft, were there any important news? I would say no. I would say it's more related in general to the tech sector in the US. So it runs like pretty similar. Looking to Activision, you see this high volatility. It's an incredible volatility you see here, and we didn't break through the 200 days line. We did break through to the 50 days line now, and also very similar like the Nasdaq. So from the all-time high $84.7 down to like $74.9. So very interesting. So I think it's still really high valued. So might be for people interesting to buy. I'm not recommending, but I personally don't think that I would buy in the stock here, but I think it's a very interesting stock that I like to own in the future, since I believe a lot in Activision-blizzard, and also the new Call of Duty is a massive success, my friend. So on Twitch everyone talks good about Call of Duty Blackout, and I think it can keep up the time. So Blackout is going to stay there for some time on Twitch, and can really compete with PUBG, maybe not with Fortnite, but definitely with PUBG, my friend. So yeah, let's but will this have a great impact on Activision, on the stock? I would say maybe not, since the stock is already extremely overvalued. So at the moment I would say it's an interesting stock to keep on the watch list if the whole market will go down. So it then would be a very interesting stock here, so like for $30. So no, I'm just kidding. So I mean, at the moment definitely overvalued. If you're interested in some more valuation, more indicators, so go on Yahoo Finance or on Google Finance, and you find a lot of indicators like the PE ratios, etc. I don't have the time to go in depth of this fundamental. So I think, but I want to just talk here quickly about the charts, guys. So let's look at the Nasdaq. Nintendo, very interesting. So if you see, like, this was the all-time high back in 2007. Oh my god, 2007, I don't remember what was there. Nintendo 64, Game Boy, Wii, I think, yeah, it was the Wii. So, and then the Switch came, and you see that's the success of the Switch. But Nintendo Direct, guys, Nintendo Direct, is it this big success? It's going to cost, like, I think around $20 a year. Not very expensive, but you're going to need it to play, for example, Mario Kart or Splash online. So I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to subscribe to this service, since I think personally for myself it's not worth it. So because I'm not playing the Switch so much, but maybe for you it's worth it, or for your kids it's worth it, because they play so much with their Switch. So I own a Switch, but I don't really use it so much. I'm more a PC player, but I think in general, in comparison to the Japanese stock market, it would be interesting to put it here, the comparison value. I'm going to do this the next time. So it's quite performed well, so, but it's also has the same problems like the other tech stocks, and that seems to be a global problem at the moment. Let's look at TakeTwo, guys. So I'm just, so nothing has changed. So 2% down. Everyone would say now Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, big game, and it's going to be massive success. So I think this was definitely keeping the stock up, and also GTA 5 microtransactions are keeping the stocks very much up, which is also games and service. So, and Red Dead Redemption, but the prices I would say already included, so it's very high value. Take-Two Interactive, I would not say I think it personally, I think it's too expensive in my personal opinion. So, but I mean, make your own calculation to this. Also check out the different numbers, and then you're going to find out for yourself if it's overvalued or not. So, but it didn't lose actually so much. So I would say it keeps straight stable here. So that's definitely something I like. So who knows when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, I could imagine then it's going to give the stock a little boost again. But I would also say the stock can be affected massively by any, let's say, by any tech values. If they drop even more, and the bear market in tech values would come, like famous hedge fund manager like Ray Dalio said already. Let's come to the problem company, Electronic Arts. Battlefield 5, Call of Duty is out. Where's Battlefield 5? So it got delayed. So this was this massive drop here when it got delayed. So people lose faith in it. So big important brands, FIFA, Madden, or of Battlefield, of course, and the Anthem coming out soon. So, but I don't think it has such a big impact. So at the moment, Electronic Arts seems to have some issues. So, but except those delays, I didn't read now any other negative news. So very difficult to say where the issue is. So you see, we're at the support line. We dropped to the support line, $104. That's very interesting. If this breaks, it might be possible that we see lower prices. So next support line around here, $17. So, and who knows, if a recession comes, we might see even lower values, definitely. So, but at the moment we're still fine. So we're still up the 200 days average line. So it doesn't look so good though. And now coming to the last stock of the series. So it's Tencent Holding. Tencent Holding, big Chinese internet gaming company. So they do not only have gaming, but gaming is a massive important part of it. So I mean, this stock is okay, it's 4.7 now. Doesn't look good, guys. So I think we should look now. Okay, this is now the 1 year chart, as you can see, and I was talking about this before. Also, it doesn't look so good today. So this is definitely for me. I would say a support line on $28 for the let's say the ADR, and then we might see even $20. So massively oversold, I would say. Well, it's very difficult. So at the moment, this is has something to do with the whole situation between the US and China. Then they found this little microchip in the servers and the motherboards. This microchip from China, so there's always coming some really bad news. But overall, then it's also the problem at the moment that the authorities in China, supposedly, I don't know, of course, but the authorities are a bit slow in giving licenses to new Chinese games. So in China, people say in China new games need a license, so online games. So when they try to find the myopia, so people that kids that they should not play so much anymore because they could get their eyesight affected by playing too much. So myopia, I think it's how you pronounce it. So so guys, yeah, this doesn't really look good. Let's check the 1 month chart. Let's go to an interval of 1 hour. All right. So yeah, it's okay. The chart is a bit messed up now. I'm sorry for this. So, but however, Yahoo Finance, really good program to check the charts, and you see 1 day charts now since the beginning of the year. So yeah, guys, that's it. So I would say on here you can, for example, if you go on Yahoo Finance, then you can see if there are any news, and then you can get a lot of valuable information. Yeah, might be related to Tencent Music delays $2 billion US IPO due to weak market. So exactly, that might be a reason for Tencent. So they are not bringing the new American IPO for Tencent Music, and this is also affecting our Tencent Holding. So, guys, yeah, I mean, if you own Tencent Holding, well, you have to think about, does it make sense to sell it now if you didn't buy it now, like here? So it's up to you, of course, to decide this. So I'm not giving you any recommendation to this. So guys, I think that concludes now my little stock market videos about the gaming industry. I think it's also very important that we gamers understand the business and the markets behind of the games, that we're not just seeing the games, and not just people you see they ranting about games, but they don't understand that it's also a market where people and where companies and where stock market stock owner, stockholders want to earn money. So it's not just like that you have fun playing a game. It's a business. So guys, I mean, that's very important to understand. And you can rant so much about microtransactions, games and service, and Ubisoft and Activision-blizzard and whatever. You can rant so much about this, but it's not changing the fact. It's not changing the fact, guys, that those businesses need to earn money. So otherwise they get punished on the stock market, and they have a responsibility to their stock owner. So that's how the system works. So it's just this needs to be understood, and it also means this allows us to get new nice ideas, games in the future, and that we always get new games. I mean, a Call of Duty, okay, every year a new Call of Duty might not be necessary, but it's just happening. Or with Battlefield the same, obviously it's happening. And I would say if it would not be a public traded company, we might not see every year a new game. So then of course less games. So but the question is, what do you want? Do you want to play your games? Do you want new games? Or you're just happy with what you have and play CSGO, for example, for the next 10 years. So I like development, I like new games, I like new graphics, I like that this whole business is continuing to develop, and I like it to develop even faster. I think now at the moment we're a very slow pace, so we're not really getting forward. So even we have really high-end computers now with NVIDIA GTX 2080 Ti, but the consoles are holding us back, and etc. So in the PC market and the consoles, you can say, yeah, when is the next console coming? So come on. So I'm not checking here Sony and Microsoft stock, which is also very interesting. Maybe we see it in another video. So but for now it's the mere gaming stocks, the gaming industry, game developers. So guys, except of course Nintendo. So guys, that concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some valuable information out of it. So for just to remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTube guy. So this is just for information only. So make up your own mind, make your own research. Don't listen to people on the internet if they tell you buy or sell something. That's really not the smart way how you deal in the stock market. So very important, make up your own mind. And guys, I thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.